Hello, hello.
Hello, 大家好, and my name is Marguerite, and with me today is Gloria of Dope Chinese. So welcome, Gloria, to my channel, and always happy to see you.
Me
How
too.
are
I'm
you?
happy.
你點啊？
我近排幾好。So 琴日我去咗一個呢度嘅一個書店，一個圖書館。跟住圖書
圖書館。
館裏邊有一個博物館，有一個 museum。嗰個
嗯
museum 咧就係 about the 嶺南。Do you know 嶺南？嶺
，I
南
know 嶺
culture。
南係咪嶺南 culture？係咪
嶺南
同？Yeah, I know there's a 嶺南 school in Hong
啊，係
Kong.
係係係，
Is it
有
the
個咩
same?
嶺南 University 係咪？
大學係啦係啦。
係，都有嗰個。跟住喂，I need to prepare something
其
first。
實小中學都有嶺
Oh
南。
really？即係可能
Yeah，
佢哋個名係咁樣係咪？
嗯。
咁跟住我
哦
嶺南咧，其實佢就係嗰個South 嗰個咩？嗰個係咩？The Southern culture 咁樣咯。其實佢係應該係包括嘅 culture of 台灣、福建、福建、
潮州會唔會啊？
跟住好似嗰個咩潮州啊、
潮州都
汕頭啊嗰邊係即係呢一
嗯
帶，好似喺海邊嗰啲人嘅嗰啲
嗯
culture，好似係咁樣啊。Actually 我都唔係特別清楚呢啲文化。跟住呢個 library 好 interesting 嘅就係、喂，I want to know if there was animal here。
見到有8個，Hello，唔知係咪包括我哋兩個？有 at least
哦，點解我
Hello
睇唔
say
到？
hi in the comments if you guys are listening or watching or both
啊，我
if
見
you
到有
wanna
我見到有8個。喂，我都
嗯
要等陣先嚇。
it's so 即係我諗大家都知道，我而家喺美國喺東岸 East Coast，so 而家就10點18分，咁但
啊，
係
好嘢啊！
香港咧就係第二朝，即係星期一，係咪？
係啊，
星期一嘅10點，
可能有啲人啱啱翻工係咪？
and 我咧就it's so cold here today，真係好凍啊！我哋anyway it's just freezing，so I'm wearing this huge
Oh my
sweater
god！
and
我
you're
已經
with
Yeah，我已經 wear the sundress already。
this is 夏天，this is 冬天
係啊，因
，yeah，
為呢邊嗰啲天氣好快就熱嘅，即係所以
嗯
佢冬天可能就其實好似2月就已經幾熱㗎啦。2月開始就開始熱
嗯
啦，所以就其實冬天可能就係11、12、1月、2月差唔多2月，即係4個月度，咁就會
嗯。
比較凍。It's good。我唔中意冬，我唔中意太凍，我唔中意太凍。
Me too，同埋好乾燥呢度係真係，我就比較中意潮濕，
哦，
即係如果
喂，
天氣潮濕
我
嘅，
覺得我之前都係即係中意乾啲，但係咧，因為今年咧，唔知點解，可能 I have some skin problem，所以咧搞到我個面咧出咗好多問題，所以咧就可能係因為乾，所以而家慢慢熱翻，慢慢濕翻，所以啲皮膚又好翻少少，都 still have some problem，所以好煩。嗯，
But here 好容易觸電，you know，it's like in my hair，it's like
哦
I hate
，yeah。
it，I hate
哦，
the
我明，我明。
winter，yeah。
Yeah, I really wish you could come back to Hong Kong.
啊，
And
今
then,
年應該，yeah，I want to. This year I'm planning October. Yeah,
okay,
October, November.
but Hong Kong people don't want too humid. 係咯，我都覺得
點解
係。
我睇唔到個 comments？I'm glad you're seeing them. I don't see any of the comments. Well,
Oh, the
it's true.
comments.
Oh,
It's
wait,
on the
here.
comments.
Okay, the Andrew. Thank you. Yeah,
Uh,
that's true because actually like when we are living when I'm back in Hong Kong, like the walls are wet, the paper is wet, the everything is wet, and you have to have the 抽濕機,
嗰個係
the
回南天，嗰個係回南天
dehumidifier
嗰陣。
叫乜嘢啊？
嗰個係回
回南，
南天，回南天，回南天。
我未聽過呢個咩回南
回南天就係、could I type here? No, I can't. Oh my goodness.
啊？Can you not post a comment?
Oh, I could type here. 回南天。
Okay. 哦，將
Yeah, so
啊，回南
actually
天。
I live in
What
Tokyo.
was the meaning? I know the 會 is return, 南
Yeah,
is south, 天 is like sky or day or heaven. So what's it mean together? That's like, okay, I'll tell you guys, when you're learning Cantonese, you can like, oh yeah, I know the 會. Okay, it means return or something. And then I know the lam, it means south, and then 天 is day. But if you say return south day, I have no idea what that means. And that happens all the time. Like you know the character, but you don't know the expression. So please tell us.
Oh, okay. Actually, I don't know. I just Google it. Okay. 個回南天咧就係喺春天嗰陣咧，即係點樣會有回南天？唔係一定話係 winter，即係唔係一定要話係春天先有嘅，即係3月4月左右有嘅，唔係咁樣嘅。係如果譬如話今日好凍，呢幾日都好凍好凍，咁就會有一啲 cold weather，唔係 cold air 係咪冷空氣？跟住咧，如果呢個時候突然間暖，突然間變咗，譬如話前一日係16度嘅，16度Celsius 係咪 Celsius？咁如
Celsius，
果 Celsius 係啦，如果而家今日係變咗26度、27度，咁就突然間有啲暖空氣咯，即係比較熱嘅空氣咯。咁所以兩個就咁樣對撞嘅話，會有嗰啲water or something like that. That's what I think. OK，即係我大概就係咁樣嘅意思啦。所以就如果突然間即係本來好凍嘅，但突然間暖翻咧，就會有呢個咯，就會有呢個問題。所以因為廣東好多人都話廣東譬如香港咁樣啦，其實我哋得兩個 weather 係咪？得冬天同埋夏天。所以你如果冬天突然間暖翻，咁就變咗夏天，好熱。係咪？咁樣就會有呢個問題啦。
Okay, I think I understand.
誒
Sorry, I was like, I had to mute myself for a minute and just cough and cough and cough. So I missed some of that, but I hope you
Oh,
guys
we
didn't.
got some comments.
Mhm.
Most January means cold, South January means warm, I guess. 都差唔多係咁。翻北風係啦，翻北風又係一般冬天嗰陣會有北風咯，係即係比較凍，所以而家啲人話揾屋住嘅話就咩坐北向南咯，坐北向南，即係你個窗嗰啲要向南邊有南風會比較舒服，比較舒服。
Yeah，
咁
最緊要就唔向西係咪？
係啊，我而
好
家住嘅
多人都咁咩？
就向西，我而家揾嘅呢間咧係向南嘅，所以 I'm
哦，
quite excited，我想快啲搬過去。
你幾時搬？你知唔？你未？
應該係下個禮拜啦，下個禮
哦，
拜到，
咁快？Okay，
應該
哦
唔快啦，
，good，
唔快啦，因為
下個星期，
係啊，因為我覺得即係 I want to have a feeling of settle down。即係而家咧，我
yeah，
好中意 online shopping 嘅，我好中意喺網上買嘢。咁而家我要搬屋，如果等陣我要搬好多好多嘢嘅話，係咪？即係我會搬多好多嘢，咁我就會覺得，唉，算啦，點解我要而家買？咁我要嗰陣先買。但係 I don't know，我有
等你搬完先。
I'm shopaholic，即係我好中意買。如果突然間唔俾我買，我覺得 Oh my God，what's wrong with me？係啊，
係啦，
係啊，咁我哋講翻琴日去睇呢個 museum 啦。咁其實咧，佢係叫做嶺南方言博物館，係嶺南 culture、嶺南 language 嘅 museum。我覺得好 interesting 咧，因為佢裏邊咧係 focus on introduce Cantonese 同埋客家話同埋嗰啲潮汕話。你知唔知潮汕話？
潮汕未？潮州我就知，
潮汕就係潮州、汕頭嗰邊佢哋講嘅話。
係咪台山？
唔係，其實台山話有比較接近 Cantonese 嘅，即係嗰啲
，OK，
音都比較接近 Cantonese，但係好似潮州嗰啲咩嗰啲潮汕頭佢哋講嘅唔明，我淨識一句好似嗰個咩格傑冷嘅意思好似係自己人。
咩？moment？
自己嘅，所以你根本就 you can't guess what that mean。所以呢個 museum 好 interesting。我覺得我 share my screen 啊。
Yeah, can you share your screen? I don't know how to.
Oh wait, oh percent. Oh, I almost forgot. Share my screen. Wait,
I hope you can because I don't know
yeah,
how
I
to
can.
share. Okay, good, good,
Okay,
good.
it's so interesting. Let me share。等陣先
Okay.
啊，因為
得
係咯。
慢慢。
哦，見唔見到？
我見到，可能要 add to，我 click add to stream。
哦
Oh yeah. Oh,
係
cool.
唔係？咁呢個咧就係個 library 啦，一個叫做佛山圖書館啦。即係我要睇嗰個 museum 咧，就係喺 the fifth floor。即係如果你嚟到佛山，我好建議你哋去睇，因為佢整得好好，我覺得整得好好。咁首先入去，咁佢就會有一個呢個地圖喺個地下嗰度。咁佢嗰度有寫，咁廣東係好大嘅，但係咧唔係話每一個廣東嘅每一個地方都會講廣東話嘅。呢個我同我嘅 student 都講過好多次呢個啦。咁佢話譬如話好似係黃色嗰啲，好似係黃色嗰啲差唔多都係廣府話，所以你睇翻啲顏色啊。唔好意思，我呢個冇影得好，所以就係差唔多係咁。佢就俾你睇咗廣東唔係每一個地方都講廣東話，有啲話可能會講客家，有啲地方可能會講客家，有啲地方可能會講客家同埋廣東話咁樣咯。所以呢個係唔同嘅。咁跟住入咗去睇，咁佢就會講喺廣東嘅漢族人，即係嗰啲漢 majority
你
majority 係啦，跟住就一般會講咩話啦？譬如話有廣東話啦，係啦，呢邊有講廣東話啦，跟住咧有閩南話，即係好似嗰啲台灣人啊、福建人啊，佢哋講嗰啲 dialect 就閩南話啲咯。跟住咧可能會有一啲，因為我哋比較靠近湖南 province 湖南，所以就會有人講湖南話。跟住呢個字其實講真我都唔識到，我都唔知係乜嘢嚟嘅。係跟住其實佢可能係一個少數民族啩，我都唔係好
少數民族係咯，好少人
我唔知。
講。
係啊，跟住就同埋好多人都會講客家話啦。跟住呢個疍家話，你知唔知疍家人啊？
唔識。
唔識。我記得我哋喺 lesson 11嗰陣有個咩水上人家。
係咩？Oh no, Gloria, I think you're frozen.
即係靠近嗰啲海嘅係咪？所以
Okay.
除咗話我哋係種嘢，即係種菜嗰啲嚟養豬啊嗰啲嚟生活之外咧，咁有啲人就會去海邊嗰度捉魚。但係咧，你都知啦，咁如果肯定個個人都希望喺即係喺 land 嗰度發展，唔會話喺 sea 嗰度發展，因為成日都可能會有 storm，即係你係好危險嘅。係咪？所以呢啲工咧，其實唔係一個筍盤咯，唔係一個 good job，係咪？咁跟住咧，但係有啲人即係可能佢哋喺 land 喺大陸嗰度生活唔到啦，所以佢哋就會去到 sea 嗰度去生活啦。咁跟住佢哋就屬於 fishman 嗰啲啦。咁跟住但係呢啲人咧，好似話當時即係喺 ancient culture 裏邊咧，咁喺嗰個地喺嗰個 moment。嗰啲 farmer 嘅地位，即係佢哋嘅地位係高過呢啲 fishman 嘅，因為嗰啲 fishman 佢哋成日都喺海邊，所以咧佢哋其實喺岸上邊，佢哋係冇佢哋嘅 land，係冇佢哋嘅地啊，佢哋冇屋住嘅，佢哋就係住喺隻船上邊，所以有啲人可能佢哋連 ID card 佢哋都冇，即係你都唔知佢哋係咪中國人嗰啲咯。佢哋可能都冇呢啲，所以咧呢啲人好似係喺land 喺大陸嗰度咧，大家就會即係唔中意呢啲人咯，discriminate 呢啲大家人。係啊，跟住咧所以就如果你睇翻嗰啲有啲好舊嘅嗰啲戲，可能譬如話 世紀即係 20th century 嘅嗰啲戲啦，可能佢都會有講過呢啲疍家人啊，又會講佢哋即係你會 feel 到佢哋係 discriminate 佢哋，同埋佢哋會講呢啲人好中意偷嘢啊嗰啲咯，即係呢啲就係佢哋會講呢啲人中意偷嘢，就係 discriminate 呢啲人咯。咁其實呢個 group 嘅人好似而家比較少噶啦。因為而家好多人都會嚟到岸上賺錢啦，係咪？都唔會話再係淨係住喺海邊啊嗰啲咯，住喺船上邊嗰啲咯。
我都記得我初初嚟香港嗰陣時，就好多人都有多啲，即係而家冇咁多嗰啲，即係住喺船上邊，即係唔係點樣講？You know, like in Aberdeen，香港仔都有好多，但而家
即係都係呢
冇。
啲啊，疍家人。
Well, I don't know if it's the same because 隻船又唔係好大。It's just like the little they have their fishing boats and they live there. They live on the boat like in Aberdeen, Causeway Bay, these areas. I don't know if anybody listening or watching can tell me. This is like in the late 80s, 1980s and 1990s. Yeah, there were more people. But of course, it's not like well, I mean, Hong Kong is the South China Sea, but I don't know. Sometimes I think like the coast of China, like you're talking about, maybe their boats are bigger and they live, you know, they have a little bit different because these are like in like Aberdeen and in the harbor. I don't know. Anyway, maybe not the same, but I know what you're
我都
talking
唔
about.
知，我都唔知係咪咁。
Yeah. Well, because it's weird to think they have no, like you said, like they don't live on the land. They just live on the boat. And so I can't believe people say like, what did you say? Like, were they 偷嘢, my steal? They're
係啊
stealing
係啊
stuff
係。
like the robbers.
我唔知，
Yeah.
即係我睇過，我唔知你哋有冇睇過。其實一個即係好出名，即係比較多年拍咗好多年嘅一出算係電視劇啦，即係好似佢30分鐘有一集嗰啲叫做72家房客、72家租客定係72家房客嗰度就係有講裏邊有一個人佢係疍家人嘅，跟住就一直成日都即係好，你會 feel 到佢哋係 discriminate，跟住同埋好似我都有查過，就係以前咧，如果住喺 land 嗰度嘅人，佢哋係唔會同呢啲人一齊住一齊，即係唔會娶佢哋啦，因為嗰啲人除咗捉魚，即係佢係 fishman，佢 fish woman，
Yeah.
佢除咗捉魚，佢唔識耕田啊，佢唔識養豬啊，咁佢哋就唔會揀呢啲女人。同樣佢哋住喺船上嘅都唔會揀住喺 land 住喺大陸嘅，因為佢哋會覺得哇，你又唔識捉魚，同埋你好容易暈船浪，所以佢哋係
The
啊，佢
wrong
哋
skills.
所以就會 become a group，即係好 small 嗰啲咯。不過我覺得應該而家都比較少啦，可能有都唔知啦。跟住呢度都會有講喺廣東除咗漢語言漢呢個 language 裏邊有下面嘅呢啲 language 之外，都有好多啲少數民族嘅講嘅嘢啦。呢個唔係特別 important 咁就反正廣東咧裏邊有好多 dialect 喺裏面嘅，跟住咧就係OK， 跟住呢個咧就係一個 family name for 即係唔係嗰啲咩 address for family，
即係家庭跟住呢兩個字咧係乜嘢啊？家庭
稱謂，
家庭乜嘢啊？
稱謂，即係嗰啲 address， 你點樣叫你嘅媽咪，點樣叫你嘅
Oh my gosh，
aunt's mom 嗰啲咯。
最複雜
跟住
係講呢啲嘢啦。
係啊，呢啲好複雜啊。跟住佢有 list 譬如話廣東話就係紅色嘅，就係廣東話點樣講。跟住呢個就係閩南話嗰啲台灣佢哋會點講。跟住呢個客家人點講就係呢種顏色。咁譬如話呢個公公呢個 Mandarin 係公婆，係其實呢個咧，其實佢意思就係你嘅，即係好似你老公嘅媽咪同爹哋咁樣。咁我哋一般就叫佢家公家婆，係咪？你叫佢係家公家婆嗰啲咯。咁但係咧閩南話可能叫佢阿爹同埋咩，我唔知佢哋點樣表達，就係另外一個講法咯。 即係佢哋表達係唔同嘅。呢個咩叫加官同埋加糧嘅表達咯。所以好似爸爸啊，我哋廣東話會講老豆啊，都會咁講係咪？但係你其他嘅語言就冇咯。咁呢啲咧，所有都係即係唯一呢個 museum 唔好嘅地方就係佢好少 English explanation。所以如
Yeah，
果你喺佛山，你想去呢度，你可以揾我，我哋可
係啦，
以一齊。
你要揾 Gloria，
係啊，
我會揾你，你可以帶我去。
係啊，我可以
嗯
我可以解釋俾你聽係咩意思。
嗯
跟住廣東話嗰度佢仲會有呢啲講咗好多廣東話，譬如我中意你啊，就係咩意思啊？即係所有嘢咧，佢啲好得意嘅講法，但係咧佢
，Oh
就冇
wow，
講冇即係
嗯哼，
冇寫 English translation 嗰啲咯。
嗯，
譬如話呢個剪頭髮，你一隻貓仔幫隻貓仔剪頭髮，就話師傅幫我飛個髮，咁剪頭髮一般講飛髮，
非法係咯，
係咯，
嗯
跟住Oh my god！呢個係 Shine 係咪？Shine 裏面一個 picture，
，Oh the scary
邊個？
movie，The Shining，
係啊，
or
係啊，
我未睇過，我真係好
呢個好 classic 嘅，跟住
驚啊！
佢哋會有呢
睇嗰啲，
啲好 popular 嘅
嗯
嘢，combine 嗰啲好即係 nowadays 好出名嘅一啲面都喺裏邊啦。
哼
死火係咩意思？死火 like oh shit 嗰種
，Yeah，
意思，係啦。
嗯哼，
跟住佢呢度都會有解釋一啲比較簡單嘅講法啦。跟住咧呢度會有一個繞口令啦，即係譬如話私事食私屎，跟住裏邊有讀呢啲字，跟住仲有呢啲咩長腳撞長角，長角撞長腳嗰啲咯。
，Oh my
哇，其實
God，OK，
我係啊，我都覺得好有少少棘口，有少少難讀嘅。你可以試下呢個，真係好難，呢個都好難啊，覺得。
同埋呢啲簡體我都
係喎，其實
可以
簡體係咯，
，Yeah，
可能我哋之後會整一啲呢啲繞口令啊、急口令啊，大家一齊試下讀下都得嘅。
但係呢個我哋sorry 唔緊要，各
啊
個
啊
國家有各個國家的，跟住我睇唔到，係咪
國
哦國
國
歌，
歌
睇唔
係
清楚呢個，Yeah，
啊啊，可能
哦，OK，
哦
哦，Yeah，
係啊，就係咯，係啊，同
So
埋
each
我成日都會
country has
嗯
each country's song, like national anthem.
Adam yeah 係啊，
Yeah,
就係
you
咁。
know what? I bet our level one students could read that. I mean,
係喎，我
this
哋
is
可以將
simplified,
佢 put
but
inside。
yeah, they could read that for sure.
Yeah，係啊，
Except the first one, the go. I don't think we have in level one, but the go and the guo and the ga and the yao.
係啊，
Yeah,
嗯。不過，如果你讀唔到咧，都唔使有咩 hard feeling 嘅，因為其實即係好似講英文咁，咁你係咪英文嘅嗰啲 tongue twister 你都可以讀得出啦？係咪？唔一定啊嘛，唔一定嘅，所以都唔使
yeah.
有咩 hard feeling 嘅。跟住佢呢度就同樣嘅呢啲可以轉嘅，跟住就係客家嘅係乜嘢咧？有咩唔同咯？跟住有乜嘢係一樣嘅咯？即係呢三種語言有咩係一樣嘅？咁佢都有分析出嚟嘅。跟
Oh,
住咧
that's
呢
really
個我同呢個影咗相咧，係因為呢個食死貓呢個食咩呢個系列咧，其實我教過嘅呢個咩食白果啊，呢個可以睇翻我一個 video 啦。其實我係教過食拖鞋飯，食白果，食波餅，都有講過，跟住食死貓呢啲都有講過嘅。跟住我覺得你哋可以 check 翻嗰個 video 咯。關於個 slang 嗰度我講咗，跟住佢呢度都有好 interesting，跟住佢仲會有呢啲咩？關於嗰啲粵劇啊，
yeah, 粵劇
係啊，跟住
Chinese
佢都會有
opera.
講我哋嘅 dialect 裏邊會講一啲嘢，都係其實係粵劇裏邊嘅 professional 嘅 term 嚟嘅。咁呢個其實講真有啲我唔係好知，睇水我知，睇水我知，不過落過大風上我都知。呢啲唔知茶督撐，茶督撐我都知，即係好 interesting 嘅呢啲嘢，你都可以去睇下。跟住仲會有呢個相聲啦，就係我之前有 post 過 呢兩個老師佢哋表演嘅一個相聲，即係好似嗰啲stand up 嗰啲咯，一啲 stand up 嗰啲，但係佢哋係 well prepared 嗰啲 stand up 嗰啲就比較 interesting。呢兩個係好出名嘅，喺廣東好出名嘅stand
係咪
up
唱
嘅，
係咪歌星定係呢啲係個粵
係嗰啲
劇
stand up，即係佢哋會講
stand
啲
up？
好搞笑嘅嘢。
Oh, like stand up comedy, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
comedians. Oh, oh, really? 唔
係啊。
認得佢哋，係咪好多年前佢哋？
係啊，好多年前呢個係舊嘅。右邊嗰個楊達老師咧，佢舊年已經唔喺度啦，
哦
所
，OK，
以所以而家都有啲 sad，好似唔係有好多嗰啲咁犀利嘅，即係咁好嘅
嗯
嗰啲老師啦，可以
，yeah，
講出嚟。嗯。跟住係啊，佢就會講到廣東話喺 oversea 有咩即係有咩影響，譬如話點心，我哋有 dim sum 係咪？咁 niche 就荔枝都已經有呢啲啦，係啦。
嗯
跟住風水呢啲我哋都有影響到，炒麵呢啲都喺海外已經有噶啦。跟住都有因為喺海外，所以就會多咗呢啲講法，即係多咗啲廣東話嘅用詞，譬如話竹升妹就係指乜嘢人啊嗰啲咯。你有冇睇？
，no，我未睇過，唔係我睇緊呢邊咧，呢個咧 ketchup 茄汁，this is
嗯，
from Chinese ketchup. I didn't know
誒、
that, or maybe I did know that. I can't remember now. The
即係
ketchup,
啲人咁講，我覺得應該係啩，我都唔係好知。就 catch up 嚟自茄汁咁樣。
yeah. But
嗯，
that's from the茄汁. I always thought茄汁 was from well,茄汁 is like tomato sauce,
係
right?
啊係啊係啊
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
係啊，
So
就係、咁。
ketchup is from cool.
係啊，跟住
Yeah,
都會有講呢啲廣東話喺 oversea 嘅
yeah.
influence，係啦。
Mhm.
嗯，跟住等陣先嚇。呢啲都唔係好重要。跟住佢會有 introduce 呢啲屋啦，好似之前有一個學生問我姑婆屋啦，即係我哋即係順德咧會有好多嗰啲，我唔知有冇聽過自梳女啊？
未聽過。
自就係自己嘅自，梳就梳頭髮嘅梳，女就女仔嘅女。咁呢啲自梳女咧，其實佢哋就梳起啲頭髮，跟住同啲人
嗯哼，
講話：我唔結婚，我唔嫁。跟住咧，佢哋會去香港啊，去新加坡啊，去馬來西亞，去呢啲地方去打工，跟住去做嗰啲 maid，做工
嗯哼。
人嗰啲，跟住就揾到錢啦，跟住佢哋就會翻鄉下，跟住起呢啲姑婆屋咯。
咁係啲姑婆屋嚟做乜嘢啊？
所以點解會有一個字叫做老姑婆？老姑婆就指一個人嫁唔出嗰種
我嫁唔
嗰種
出，即係
女人，即係唔
nobody
結婚嗰啲，又
wants
嫁
to
唔出
marry
嗰啲。
them. So they
係
can
啊，
they no nobody wants to marry them? Or
差唔多係咁。No one wants to
哦
marry them，同埋都好 negative 嘅 meaning 就係指係咯，佢 no one wants to marry them，so they don't get married。
so they don't get married. Oh, wow. Okay.
係啊，所以就有呢個，即係呢個你見到係一個，你可以見到係 picture 咧，其實佢唔係，你可以撳入去，佢會解釋呢啲俾你睇，即係你可以 click
嗯，
inside，佢會 introduce more to you
哦，哇，
嗰啲咯，即係會有啲姑婆屋。跟住所以呢啲 building 都係好即係好出名嘅呢啲 building 咯，即係
嗯，
係嶺南文化當中好
嗯，
popular 嘅一種，係咯，佢會解釋好多。嗯。跟住呢啲就解釋結婚啊嗰啲咯，結婚嘅嗰啲嘢係咯，差唔多係咁。跟住呢個比較 interesting 就係我影低佢係講一啲 relationship 嘅 slang 喺裏邊嘅。我記得我都已經我有拍record 呢種 video 嘅，你都可以 check
嗯
翻咩掟煲啊、箍煲啊呢啲我都講過嘅。
，okay.
Oh no, there was only 7 people here. I was missing。咁係啦，就係琴日我去嘅，突然間 suddenly 想share 呢個 experiences 俾大家睇嘅。
That's so
咁
cool. I really want to go. When I come back, then you have to take me to this museum.
yeah, I will,
嗯
I will。咁跟住我哋嚟講到今日我哋想講嘅一個嘢，因為嗰個比較 basic，所以我哋就用英文講，好冇？
嗯，好。
等陣先啦，等我準備一下先。
Oh my gosh, I look so tired. I'm so tired.
You should be
Such a
tired.
long day.
Right now it's
Yeah,
like 10, like almost 11 o'clock. So it's okay. You're tired.
yeah, it's a long day too. Cold and but we found a new home for Patrick.
Oh, that's
I
good.
don't know 大家如果你知道 Patrick 係邊個 but Patrick 係我哋隻馬 is our horse and he sadly had to leave his house, his barn, and now we found him a new one. So we're very
Yay.
happy. Yeah. I think he
Oh,
say what
wait, or you share 我個 screen 等陣先。
Okay.
OK，你可以撳下上嚟啦。
Oh, wait, I need to get into the out of full screen and awesome. First of all, can I say if you're watching on the replay or watching live, we are so lucky to have this is so beautiful, Gloria. I saw it on your channel when you did this live stream and it is just amazing. So
Yeah, thank
because I think 大家都知道我哋會教廣東話，即 traditional characters in Cantonese pronunciation. And we started the courses. I started the courses last April. I started last January. So it's been a year now. And then when did I first call you? Or I think I emailed you. And I was like,
Yeah,
I love your channel. I'm like, do you want to work together? And Gloria's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, this is awesome. So yeah, we started doing this last December. And now we've got new, but this is, yeah, I hope you guys are still watching. We're going to have to, like, what do you do when you put the timestamp on it? For this lesson here in Chinese characters and Cantonese pronunciation.
yeah. So I think it's quite important because I know lots of people they live overseas and then they could speak Cantonese quite well with their family, but actually they can't recognize the character. So I think if you can't recognize the character, it seems like you live yeah like 即係你好似差啲嘢咁樣，係咪？
Yeah, you're missing so much.
Yes. So there are some students that always tell me that, oh, I'm totally basic for, or they know nothing about Chinese, but actually they speak quite well. So it will affect them to judge their level as well. So I think it's quite important if we know a little bit Cantonese Chinese characters. But some students always say, oh, the characters, it's very complicated. So today we are going to 講中文 here as like speak like Cantonese Chinese. It's like that. So we are trying to learn the Chinese characters in Cantonese pronunciation. So I think Chinese characters are not really difficult for you to recognize because first we will have the visual clues. For example, like on lesson 1, we will teach this character. So you will see that right now we have the rings here and there is the sticks here. So could you guess what's the meaning of these characters? Is everyone watching right now? If you know, do you know these characters refer to what?
And it's funny because this character, the way you've done it in that old style with the circle, but I think a lot of people, especially in our level 1, will recognize it's usually as a rectangle instead of the circle. And I have the card here because it is our lesson 1 in level 1. Where did it go? I will find it while we see if anybody knows the character.
Actually, this one, like the picture that I draw on the left, it just help you to recognize. So you can't write this character in this way, okay? Or it's wrong. It's a drawing. Yeah. It's a drawing, not a character.
Just a drawing. Oh
yeah.
No, where did it go? Did I take it out? I'm
Is
so
it
sorry. I
lesson
can't
1?
find it.
Mm-hmm.
I have all the lesson 1 characters here. I show you guys. These are all the flashcards for the lesson 1 characters, and this character should be in it, but for some reason it's not here. I'm so sorry. Okay. Anyway, never mind.
Okay.
Has anybody replied yet? Or if you're
No.
watching the replay?
Oh, Australia 101 say it means middle. Yeah, it's quite vivid. You could see that it's circle, right? There's one stick in the between. So
Mhm.
it means middle. It means center as well. So some student maybe say, oh, I want to join our course, our Cantonese, our Chinese character course, but maybe you learn Yuping before, or you learn a Yale pin before. You worry about that, you can't recognize that, but it's okay. We will provide both pronunciation there, so no worrying. So this one is zhong, right? Zhong. Mm. So we have these things is very important because we see this everywhere. So lots of people tell me that, oh, they want to know how to read the news. So here I'm helping you how to read the news. So China, this one is 中国. 中国 is these two characters. 中国, China country, right? So and then for the Chinese language, we will use the man. So man literally means like language, and also it means culture as well. So 中文 actually is the Chinese language. So you might be asked, so what about the Chinese people, right? So it's the same, Chinese people. So it's just every country at one yan here. It means this country's people, like 中国人. 中国人 is Chinese people. So now let's see. These two characters, if you live in Hong Kong, and then you maybe see this character before. So this character, let's see, down here we will have this ji. This ji is referred to son, kid. Okay, so let's see that on the top, it seems like they have a roof here. So it's like under the roof, there are some kids inside. So what kinds of building? They have lots of kids. So it's a school, right? So here, these two character is 中学. 中学 is like refers to 学校 school. So 中学, the middle school is 中学. So this one is about the zhong. We have lots of this kind of clues as well. For example, not just zhong, we also have this one, the sun, right? The sun. So you might look at this character, look at this picture. So in the past, our ancient Chinese, we will see that, oh, the sun is like something circle and there is dots inside. So after thousands of years, boom. So this character becomes this one is yat, yat. Is means day or sun is yat. For example, we will always see this one like today is gam yat in oral, and every day is yat, right? Um, and then let's look at this character. Look at this one. So you will see that here is not a banana.
I was
It's a
going to say it looks like a banana.
sorry, I told you like this. Yeah, it's a moon. So and then people say, oh, sometimes the moon look like this, right? And then they will add two more straw, and then it turns into this character. So this character, do you know how to pronounce it? It's like moon. Everyone, oh, everyone.
Well, anyone who watches my videos, at the beginning I always say like 今日2023年3月，今日係19號。
Oh,
Actually 19號，係啦，so 3月 would be
this is the Yut, right? Yut moon,
mm-hmm.
moon or the month. So after you learn this, it's quite helpful for you because if you have the Chinese calendar at home, or if you want to change your phone into the Chinese language, so you can read the time right now. You can read the date right now because we will show it. January, we will show it yet yut. So right now it's March, so it's quite easy for us when we talk about the month. It's quite easy. We will not say like January, February, March. It's very difficult. You have to remember 12 vocabulary, right? But in Chinese, you just number them. Like the January is the first month, so January is Yat Yut, and then right now we are in March, so it's the third month. So it will be what? Do everyone know that? Do everyone know that?
Yeah, yeah, this one. Some, and you guys can, if you can see what I'm holding up, these are the flashcards we use in our lessons. And if you take the lessons with us, you get the flashcards to print out. And you can see that one of the lines is in blue. Can you see that? The bottom line is in blue. And that
Yeah.
means that the radical for this character, for the 3, is the 1. So you can see the 1 is all in blue because that's the radical, if you can tell. But hey, Gloria, before we go on, can I share something about the Zhong character that I think
Oh,
is just
sure,
so cool? So
sure.
this
Do
is
you need
our,
me to like?
yeah,
Okay.
if you don't mind, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. You could keep
Okay.
me out.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
remove. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Wait, share screen. Oh, shoot. I think here we go. I'm going to show you guys. So I think this is so cool. You can see, can you see it now? Can you see what I'm sharing? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I see.
take a look and see. Um,
Oh, this one.
if you live
Mm.
in Hong Kong, you probably pay your electric bill to China Light and Power, or else to, yeah, 呢個中電, right? So this is our Zhong character, like Gloria was telling us. But take a
Mhm.
look at their logo. I think this is so cool. The logo has the C, it has an L, and then it has the P, because CLP is China Light and Power.
Ah,
So they use the Zhong character because 中在中国, right? 中电,
yeah.
电 is your electricity. Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
So when
it's so
I
cool.
yeah, and you see it on, so if you're in Hong Kong or you're visiting Hong Kong and you're like, wow, that's kind of cool. They use the CLP to make the zhong. So
Yeah. I think
anyway,
this designer is super smart. Yeah,
yeah.
he know both English and Chinese character well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quite cool.
Yeah, so I don't
Mm.
know. I thought that was really cool because if you're in Hong Kong, you'll see it on buildings and on
Yeah, so
everywhere. But
so you will see Zhong everywhere, like Zhongwan as well, right? Zhongwan.
yeah, Zhongwan Central in Hong
The
Kong
central in
uses the
Hong Kong.
zhong
Hai
because it
Bistro.
is the middle, and then you can see clear there. The radical is that downstroke there. So yeah,
Yeah.
zhong. Yeah,
Oh,
okay, all done.
I want to share again.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, let me add you
mm.
there.
Okay, so now let's go ahead. So just now we say about this like Zhong and Yut and Yat. So you could say today is Sam Yut, right? Sam Yut. So you will see Sam Yut, and then they will write it like Sub Gao Yat. Maybe it's 20 for us. It's still 19 for Sue, right? Sub
It's
Gao.
still
Yeah, for Sue, but for us it's Sub Yat already, right? So so after this class, I think you won't miss how. So after this, you will not miss how to. You will not feel confused about the schedule, your schedule in Chinese right now, right? So
Mhm.
because you have already know Yut and Yat. Mm. And then the other things is I think Chinese character is easy because it's quite it's logical. So because we have the logical structure. So for example, let's see here. I show you is a stone, and also you could see is related to the soil, the dust, the field. Is this radical? Is theoretical. So every time when you see this radical, is referred to soil, dust, and field. For example, in our lesson 5, we will learn this character. So look at the picture. So could you guess what this character referred to? Or do you know how to read this character? How to speak this, how to pronounce this character?
It's so funny because it looks like the character, but it's still kind of, if you describe what the picture is showing, because it looks like I'm trying to find the character. I have all these cards here. It's like I need to find. Mhm.
So you see this picture, there is two girl, right? Two girl. She is sitting on the soil, sorry, on the
Mm.
rock or on the field like that. So anyone? I'm waiting for Sue to find this character for us.
You might be waiting a long time. Wait, that's 10. I need to be marking these with the, like, which lesson they are because, I found
Oh
it.
yeah.
I found it. You can see the radical is a blue, so it's our toe radical. And then you can see two, do you know what character that is? The two people sitting on top of the toe.
The toe, right? Yeah. So this one is very basic. I think it's the first things you need to learn when you learn the Chinese character. This one is
Yeah,
people,
lesson 1. Yan.
human, yan, right? Yan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you will see there's right now we have two people like on the soil, right? So this character is Chaw, Chaw, mm, Chaw. Maybe some
Yeah,
people
this
they will
one is
say,
our.
"Oh, you Google it and then it also pronounce like jaw, jaw." I think jaw is will be a very written way for it, written pronunciation for jaw. For example, we have those 成语. How do you say 成语 in English?
Like Chinese idioms. It's
Ah,
like the
Chinese.
4 characters. They all have 4
Yeah,
characters
or
usually. Yeah.
character stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we will pronounce jaw. For example, like jaw la but on, jaw la but on. I think these things is too difficult for a basic for beginners. So you just remember it just pronounced like chaw, chaw, sit.
And that's a good thing to say because in the lessons we do the written form, like the
Mm-hmm.
jaw, and then we read the sentences again in the Cantonese. So then you would say chaw, and then yeah. So it's kind of you get in the lessons we do both. We do the written way and then the spoken Cantonese way, and it just so happens that this character shares the same character is the jaw and the chaw, right? But sometimes
Yeah,
it's not like that. Sometimes the written character is different. There's like a
yeah.
different spoken character.
Yeah,
But
we will like let you to read it and also ask you is did there was some more oral saying and then you have to yeah, we will teach you that one and you need to remember it as well.
yeah,
And then for example this one is, do you know this character? I think we will see this character a lot at street as well, right?
yeah.
On
And it's
street.
also a radical.
Mm. Yeah, its style it also is a radical. So this character you'll find that is quite vivid as well. So here is like there's a window, right? So down here maybe there was something, maybe there was some wheels, some chains there. So that is 车, 车.
Mm.
So it's car. So 坐車 or 搭車, it means to take a car. Okay, to take a car. So 坐車 or 搭車. So this one we will find that this character it has the 頭 radical, right? It's related to some two people that sitting on the ground on the soil. And on lesson 7 we also have this character. Could you guess what's this character? How to read it? And have you seen it before? What's that about? Do you know that?
Oh, we have that character, I think, in lesson 6 or
Lesson
lesson
7.
7. Sorry, you said lesson
Lesson
7. Sorry.
7. Yeah, we have this one. But
If
maybe
you're
if you
watching and you're
watch,
in the,
sorry.
I was to say, if you're watching and you're in the classes, you know that I'm always like, I know it's in lesson. One of these lessons, I can never remember which one. So yeah,
It's from
sorry.
Yandin. No, I don't remember as well. I just need to do some research first. Yeah, so maybe you if you watch lots of Cantonese tutorials video, maybe you will see most is this one. We will have the mouse next to it. So this one, if there has a mouse with it, that it will be they. They, for example, 我哋, we, 佢哋, they. So we will have this they to it. Actually for it itself, for this one itself, so it's more like oral speaking, so you don't need to remember or know how to write this day, but for itself like this day you have to know because it has the meaning.
Mm-hmm.
So this day, we will find that left we will have the soil, a field next to it, and then on the right I draw some snakes next to it. So actually, this character is not means lake actually, so it means ya. But because in the past, the ancient Chinese maybe found that this ya is similar to this lake, so he just want to show that on the field they have lots of snakes there, right? So that's
Mhm.
why they will have this one. So after thousands of years, then it turns into this character, day. Day. So day, it means like soil and also means like ground, right? So field, ground. So maybe you will see this one a lot. Is this two character. So
Mhm.
this two character is not that difficult for you to remember. First, let's see this radical. This radical is gum radical. Gum radical is referred to the metal, and also referred to the gold. So this one is our is one of is something on the ground and is still as made by metal. That is the subway. The underground is dated. Subway underground.
Mhm.
Yeah, we will see this one in a lot in Hong Kong, right, and everywhere as well, right? Dated. Mm. And
Yeah,
then
they teach well.
so that's why I want to tell you that our can't our characters is not very difficult because we have the radical to support you, to give you the meaning of this character. So we have more these kinds of radicals. So we have like over 200 radicals. Maybe we say, oh my god, I need to remember like 200 radicals. It seems like very difficult for you, but actually, not all of them you need to remember that. For example, I I don't know what this radical referred to as well, and this radical referred to you as well. So we just need to remember some basic radical. Is okay, right? Is that how you remember? Is that how you learn Chinese characters too?
Yeah, I when I was learning well, we're actually using the same materials that I learned, that I used to learn, and we learned the radicals, but I don't know, except for a few of them, I didn't I admit I didn't pay much attention to the radicals. I just knew that,
Yeah.
like, samdim was everywhere and
Uh,
the yin, radical, and you just pick them up as you go, but now that we're actually teaching them, I think they're so cool. I really wish when I was learning, I would have paid more attention because I just figured I know the character. I don't really mind. Also, I will say, Gloria, when I was
mm,
learning, this is before computers. Well, no, it's
oh
not
yeah.
before it's not before computers, but it's before the internet and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And so the dictionaries, we use the dictionary much more. And using the
Mhm,
dictionary to look up the character by the
mhm,
radical was much more common. So it was much more I feel like nowadays when you can look up the character just by typing in the Yutping or
mm.
whatever, that it kind of takes away from the importance of learning the radicals. So someone
Well,
commented yeah, that it's important to learn them. Sorry,
well,
talking too
yeah,
much.
you're right. When we learn Chinese character, I mean, we in our Chinese class, right? First, our teachers will teach us radical as well, but the
Mm,
book didn't teach a lot. But teach us there has many ways for us to how to look for the dictionary. You could look for it according to its pronunciation, like pinyin pronunciation, and also
mm,
you could look for the character according to its radicals. I think some website they um because it's not easy for you to type the radical on your keyboard, right? So most website they only like provide the pronunciation for you to look for to search the character itself. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's but radical is still very important for us to learn. But as I say, you don't need to remember like the difficult one. Maybe you just need to remember like 50 or 40 is okay. But not in a harsh. It's like we are not going to let you to remember all of them. We will just once when this character bring it up, and then we will let you learn. Okay,
and
so
you'll actually get there'll be so many characters, like, in our lesson, I think it's 6, when we're doing all of the, like, say, tell, speak, all of those, they all
mm,
share the same radical because they're all talking about talking and speaking and saying.
Yeah,
And so you'll
yeah.
see that I think that they use the yin, the word radical.
Yin, yes.
Yeah, like
It's
shoot,
it's here.
wow,
Yeah. I'll
yeah,
just
all of
find
them.
it. It's here. It's
Hmm.
here. We use the yin. Yeah, and this yin is referred to speech, language itself, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
So it's
Okay.
easy. It's not like you need to learn them without any context. You learn them with the character, so it's easy.
Yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
And what's more, I think the characters they will also it's not very difficult because once when you learn some basic characters, it could help you to pronounce some similar characters. For example, you must see this character a lot when you trying to watch some tutorials video. So this one and also this one you could see it when you buy some drinks you will see this
Hmm.
character. Yeah, do everyone know that how to read this character? How to pronounce this character?
Who here likes to drink Coca-Cola? Have you
Yeah,
ever ordered Coca-Cola in a restaurant in Cantonese? Then you will have used this character for sure. Hmm. And here is the
yeah.
card. Can see the radical is the mouth radical, right? The how, right? Yeah.
How? It's like how.
Yes.
This one is ho, right? And
Yeah,
Coca-Cola
how.
is yeah, ho
Hmm.
lo, Coca-Cola. That's how it translates into Chinese. Ho. Actually, ho means tasty. Ho is like ho yi can and lo is happy. So I think the Coke could is very tasty, yeah, and it could also bring you happy, right? So this one is ho. So if you still have problem is the can ho e, you can watch this video. It just teach you how to use this basic structure of ho e. So this is ho. Ho
Oops, wrong way.
is can and permit. Mm. And then um so now once when we see they have lots of hole here, but the radical is different. So for example, this radical and this radical is different. First, this radical, like they have three dots here. So do you know what these three dots refer to? Did everyone know that? It seems like we only have Louis here.
Everybody. Hi,
Yeah.
Louis.
Maybe we got some supporter they can't like we got some subscriber they can't fall in sleep, so they just come in and listen to our lesson and fall in sleep, so they can't reply, they can't make a comment. Yeah. So these three dots, as just now Sue say that is some is related to water, right? Water.
Mhm.
So it's 三點水. 三點水 is this name's radical is this radical's name. So this 三點水refer to water, but be cautious when you write these three dots. Some student when you write it, so they will remember. Oh, it's like that. No, it's not like raining. Okay, no, like this. It's down, up. Okay, so when you write this character, be cautious is direction as well. So this one, as I said, this one is related to water, and then this one it pronounced like ho. So you will find that even though you don't know this character's meaning, and then you could only see it has the same characters that is quite similar, quite familiar for you. It's like Hao Yi, right? Like Hao. So this Hao is pronounced like second tone, and this Hao is like fourth tone. So once when you see some characters, they look similar, but their radical is different. So you could try to guess how to pronounce it, even though you don't know its meaning. And then the radical will give you the meaning. What's the meaning of it? For example, this one, it pronounced like hall, right? And then it has three dots next to it. So actually, this character is related to something about water. So if you listen a lot or watch a lot, you will know that this one means river, Ho. For example, like the famous river in China is like Wangho, the yellow river, right? Wangho. So this one is Ho. And then when it comes to another radical, like if it changed to this radical, so this radical is quite similar to this character, right? So this is the character, this is the radical. So this both of them means like person. So once when we change this radical into a person radical, a people radical, this one it means different. So this one is related to related to the people. So this one is our family name. It's like Ho Sang, Mr. Ho is this Ho. So all of them, they are similar and they plan similar.
It's just the tone that's different.
Yeah, the turn's different. And the radical will give the meaning of the character, mostly.
Hey, Gloria, can you write the full character for water? I don't have it with my cards here because the Samdim Soi, it looks completely different from the character. And like a lot of times, the Kayambin also is like slanted on the side, the person radical. If it's in the radical form, it's slanted. But can you draw the full character for water just to show how different it is from the...
You mean this one?
Yeah, because it looks completely different from the Sandim Soi, but actually it's the same, right?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Mhm.
They have a picture for it actually. Yeah, maybe next
Oh.
time I could show it. That they have a picture
Mhm.
about the word. Yeah, it turns to this one.
Yeah, and I think it's...
Yeah. I remember there is a picture. It's like the picture is like that, and then after like thousands of years, so it changed, like this one become like this one become like this one become like this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they have picture about it before. Yeah, so that's how before you will see some picture with like that, not
Mhm.
like this, but it will draw similar like this, and then after 1,000 years it turns like this. And then
Mhm.
it also, because there are three dots, right, this also become a radical like this. This
Yeah.
radical. Yeah. Okay, so this one is about Ho. Beside its meaning of family, is a family name, Ho Sang, and also it could be a question word like 幾時 is when, and if it comes to a very written form, it will become 何時. So this Ho could for question. So we have the song about it. So I'm not sure. Could I share my song? Let's see if
I
you could
try.
hear it.
Yeah, see if you can hear.
Could you hear it?
Is this the children's song that you were mentioning?
Could you hear the sound?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, great. So this songs
Oh,
is a kid songs. It's really classic song. So this name songs is like 何家公雞何家猜. So here we have the first 何家 here. So here is like 有400隻雞雞各各各. So 有400隻雞. So have 400 隻 is like the measure word for the animal. So 雞 chicken. So the sounds of the chicken is 各各各. And then 是何家的不知道，So 是 is equal to 係 in oral, in written, right? And 何家is like which, 家 is means family. 的何家的 is like whose family, whose families. 不知道 the 不 is the written way for So 不知道 is 唔知 or 唔知道. So sometimes some students say, I could speak Cantonese, but once when I listen to song or when I read the subtitle, I think it's like I know nothing about Chinese.
Mhm.
Do you have this problem before, Sue?
Yeah, and that was my biggest incentive, or my biggest reason to learn Chinese characters were the songs. Because back in the 90s, like the canto pop was so well, Cantopop is popular anyway all the time, but they had like, the Four Kings, and they had
Yeah,
such,
for kids.
yeah, good music. And so that was really the reason I wanted to learn characters so badly, was because I couldn't understand the songs because they were all sung and written in the written form, and books as well, newspapers, subtitles, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
everything. But yeah, it's frustrating. But I don't know. I couldn't hear the music before. I don't know if you were playing the music, but I couldn't hear it. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you can't hear the music?
But try it again. Try again. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, no, no. I need to see.
Okay.
Oh, um,
Can you hear it?
I can't hear.
No, I can't hear it. I don't know if we're not allowed to share it. Not allowed, but if it doesn't work to share the sound, I don't know.
Wait, do we share the sound? Could you chat? Did you share the sound there?
Oh, wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Is it under settings?
Oh, we have some technical problem.
Audio.
Okay, okay. Maybe I try again. So share the screen. They say some
Mm.
screen will let you share the or okay.
Oh, maybe it's like a
Maybe
YouTube
oh
thing.
oh 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 I know, no, no, no. It should be like this. I should share like this. Sorry, let's listen these songs again.
Okay. Do you want me to put it
Here,
back in?
could you hear?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You hear this now, right?
Yeah, we can hear it. I can hear it.
Ah, if you can hear it, everyone could hear it. So here, let's try again. I think this song is very interesting. We could hear it together. 有四百隻雞雞谷谷谷，是何家的不知道？何家公雞，何家妻，何家小雞，何家妻。So here, 何家公雞，何家妻. So just now I say 何家 means like which family. 公雞 and 小雞 and 母雞. This guy is three types of the guy, the chicken. So 公 is the male one, the male for the animal.
The
So 公
rooster,
雞,
right?
yeah, the rooster. And
Mm.
also if you're talking about, for example, if you have a dog, if it's a male, so you would call him what?
Gong. No,
Huh?
I won't say. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Do you mean you can just put the gong in front of any animal and it becomes the
Yeah.
like gong gao
Gong
would
and
be
then an animal. Not
okay.
only, yeah. So you must see this a lot. Gong at the animal. And then it means like these animals is, like English, they will change sometimes. Once when it become the different gender, they will change another character,
Mm,
another vocabulary. But for us it's quite easy. You just add gong there, and then mo there. Mo is for mother, female, right? So
right.
gong gai is the rooster. So just now I say if it comes to dog, is the male dog, is 公狗 is its written way for record, but normally in oral way we will call it 狗公. For example,
Mm,
if I want to ask Sue, 你隻狗係公定係乸？乸 is the oral way for 母, for mother, for the
mm,
female. Yeah, for the animals, not like a human. If you ask me, 我係公定乸, I think it's quite rude. I'm not animal, okay? So so I could ask Sue, 哦，你隻狗係公定係乸㗎? Then Sue, how you answer? 佢係公
佢係公嘅。
公嚟嘅，
嗯，
right? Or you could say 佢係狗公. Okay. So let's go
I don't know
ahead.
where
So
he is actually. Let me see if I can find him.
here,
Because
Percy.
yeah, Percy. Percy's our 公狗.
Yeah,
I think he
狗公
went
is a
upstairs.
狗公
狗公.
is a 狗公. Well,
Yeah.
you don't have to mention its gender, all the
Mhm.
time. Once when it
Mhm,
comes to
right.
gender, you can mention that. Yeah. So
Mhm.
Yeah, so let's see. This one is 何家公雞何家猜. So 何家 is which family? So which family's rooster? Which family? 猜 is the written way for 估. So 估 is guess. So whose family's a rooster? Whose family come to guess? And then 何家小雞何家猜, and which little chicken, which family's little chicken, which family come here to guess. 何家公雞何家猜何家母雞咕咕咕. So here we mention this one 母雞. So 公 and 母 is for the gender for the animal. So 公 is for male and 母 is for female and also for like a mother chicken. So this is the light playing. What's that? Impact. Listen to two 靚女 teaching me Cantonese. Yeah, 何家公雞何家猜 is the name of this song. 猴子哥哥熊先生，松鼠妹妹牛叔叔. Okay, so here 猴子哥哥熊先生. This 猴子 actually you will when you look at this picture right now it shows the monkey, right? Maybe some student you might say it is ma lao. So ma lao is oral. And then maybe if you read the animal year, you will see this how. How is the written form for animal, for monkey, sorry, for monkey. So 猴子哥哥 is like 哥哥 is the big brother, So brother monkey. 熊先生 this 熊 is 熊人 is our bear. 先生 Mr. Bear, right? And 松鼠妹妹 so 松鼠 is the squirrel. 妹妹 is sister, little sister. 牛叔叔 is the ox and also the cow. 叔叔 is the uncle. Okay. And 牛叔叔黃狗爸爸羊媽媽來猜來猜喲. So you will see that right now we have the 黃狗 is the yellow dog. 爸爸, so this 黃狗, this yellow dog is a father. And 羊媽媽 is the sheep, the goat. Mama is mother, so this goat is a mother. So 來 is the written way for 嚟. So 來猜, so it's 嚟估啦. So that is basically how the song means. So I think this song is quite nice. So sometimes even though when we learn the characters on the book, but we can't see it a lot on our daily life because we don't speak it a lot because those are written. It doesn't matter for you. You could try to read more newspaper, and also you could listen more Cantonese song. I think there was lots of nice Cantonese kids songs or the Cantonese pop song as well, right? So do you have anything you want to say?
Sorry, I was commenting on the I wasn't. That's so cute though. I actually hadn't heard that song before you played it in the class. So that's cool.
So when you raise a kid, what types of song do you play for him? Any song?
No, not
落雨
really.
大, right? 落雨大.
Yeah.
How about this one?
I think
No?
my mother-in-law and at school they would learn them, but I admit I'm terrible. I didn't really play any of these songs for them when they were
And
growing up.
also
But
when you take a shower for them, like say ba do.
no. I mainly did most of the English ones, but but and also too, they didn't have, well, okay, they had TV, of course, but I mean, they didn't have as many things on the internet when they were really little, because now they're older. So, but yeah, it's bad. My mother-in-law would teach them. I just know like the siu meng, those kind of like games, but not really songs.
Oh, there's a song.
Yeah.
There's a game.
Well, I mean, like the hand game, like man, siu meng.
Oh, like this.
It's xin ha ha. Yeah. Those kind of yeah.
Oh, they have lots of versions. I forgot most of them. Yeah. I
Yeah.
would like to make more kids stuff.
Mm.
I think maybe after when I become a mother, maybe I have more time to do the kids things. Yeah. So right now
Mhm.
I will focus on like teaching the elders first. But
Yeah.
I think this part is very important. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I feel in this knowledge as well. Okay.
Yeah. It's
So
important. It's fun. Yeah.
yeah. So this one is about the pronunciation clues. So as I say, once
Mhm.
when you read these characters, they're quite similar, and then you could try to pronounce it. For me, I don't know lots of characters, so sometimes when I read some very difficult characters, I just guess according its pronunciation, according it
Mhm.
has the basic character list to it, and guess the meaning according to the really basic radicals, right? So you don't have to remember all those, you don't have to learn all of them, right?
That's the thing. It's like when if like as a foreigner and they're like, "Oh, learning Chinese characters." Like there's 1,000. In fact, give me 1 second, I'll show you. When I you can't get this anymore. I think they stopped making it, but this is actually the box. I showed this in my, I don't know, I think I had an IG post, but this is the box of flashcards, like
Wow.
1,000. And you'd think, I think that anyone watching, hopefully you'll know now, if you think the way I did, was that, oh, here's our Fat. That's another character.
Wow.
But there's like a thousand basic characters. And you would think that, oh my gosh, how can you possibly learn 1,000 characters? Like they seem all different and all that kind of thing. But they're not actually different. Like you're saying, Gloria, there's a lot with pronunciation clues, the radicals. There's only 214 or so radicals. And actually, a lot
Mhm.
of those, the yan and the yin and the so and fa, the radicals, they're so common that it's just, it's easy.
Yeah.
Once you get used to it, it's actually pretty easy to pick up the characters. And if you're watching and you took the course already, please comment and say what you what you thought. And I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I see a comment. It's very overwhelming for beginners. And yeah, oh yeah, Yisam, Ehonokdang.
Yeah, have you
Yeah,
played this one before? Yeah, it's
yes.
like
Mhm.
what's that? 魷魚遊戲, the squirrel game. They have that one as well. Yeah,
I don't know if I
一二三紅燈，
know that one.
過馬路要小心.
Obo model use some. I think so.
Oh,
Um,
I miss my childhood. It's quite fun. Yeah.
oh gosh, yeah. Everything
Yeah, I
seemed
think the
better.
spacing is good, but if you want to spread, I wouldn't focus too much on comedy character too much. Yes, same to me as well. So that's why, um, sometimes my friend want to set me some like set me um some job in
Mhm.
Hong Kong. They say, "Oh, go to set them the CV there." So for me, I was like, I could teach foreigner Chinese, but I can't teach Chinese because I'm not good at that because I didn't read lots of history stuff like that. So
Mm.
because once when you want to continue to learn more, you will go to that way. Yeah,
Well,
to
yeah, and that's exactly why I'm so happy to partner with you, Gloria, because I feel very comfortable teaching like level 1, level 2, even level 3. But when it gets to level 4 and level 5, I mean,
Mhm.
obviously I'm not a native speaker and there are some people I know, like Caucasians or whatever, that went to school in Hong Kong from a young age. So they know their Cantonese is like native. That's not me. So I'm so happy because you can actually teach more and expand more because you have more of the native background. Yeah, for me, it's like, no, I feel very comfortable in level 1, 2, and 3. And then, yeah.
No, you're actually Sue is too humble. She learned the really Chinese culture things is to be humble, be so modest. Yeah, but actually she's not. Her Cantonese quite well. Yeah, super quite well. Yeah, so she just to be so humble. Yeah,
You're too nice.
it's
Mhm.
not native, but has to solid grasp of it. Yeah. Know that Yupeng would be enough. Yes, it's quite enough. And actually, it's quite more. It's not like every Cantonese know the Yupeng. I just know the Yupeng after I teach you, after I decided to teach you, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's true. And, you know, I used to have a big, because I learned Yale. And I think
Mhm.
if you're watching, you know, there's like different Pengyam phonetic
Yeah,
systems,
how it
and Yale
shows is
is
different.
older. Yeah, but even now it's like Yupeng. I'm getting used to it. But and actually I wrote, I didn't tell you this, Gloria, but I broke down, I admit I need to include the Yupeng in the vocabulary lists that we have. And so I just started in level 2 to write the Yupeng
Yeah, I see
phonetics.
that. I see that you update the books. Yeah, I see that.
I
That's
know, I'm
good.
like, "Oh, I don't wanna do it because I'm so partial to Yale," but I realize you have to change with the times, and Yutpeng is much, 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 much more, used,
Yeah,
especially
right now.
online. Yeah, so
I think
it's
maybe
really
it's
important.
because they are from a very professional association. They make it, so they try to explore it more. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know. For me, sometimes I don't teach the student. Sometimes some student, if they really want to learn Yupeng, I will tell them to buy my Yupeng learning material, but I will not teach it in the class because right, because Yupeng these things or Yelping these things is written for a foreigner to learn, right? I think
mm,
once when I give you some hint, you could learn it quite well, maybe more well for me to read it, right? So for me, you just need to listen to what I'm reading. So it just helps
mhm.
you to remember the sounds. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I was
Sorry.
gonna, yeah, the difference, one of the comments is elaborate the difference between Yupeng and Yale. And,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder if I could share my screen again, and I'll show
Yeah, you
you
could.
guys. Yeah, in our level 2. I think this one might be a good one to show you guys the difference because in our
Oh, you haven't shared
yeah,
yet.
yeah, I'll share the screen and show you guys this because this is actually our lesson 7 vocabulary list, and I just finished putting in um hold on one second, see if it'll work. Oh, that's
Oh yeah, I
CLP.
see you sharing right now.
Oh, this is the wrong one to share. Hold on one second. I have to fix it. Um,
Mhm.
I, and what was I just talking about? I'm sorry. It's getting so tired. I'm so tired now. 我點可以 share 睇先呢個 why am I stuck? Okay, so sorry. I need to okay. Now I think I can share the other one. Um, but I was saying that for me, the difference between Yutpeng and Yale, the biggest one are the numbers. So Yutpeng uses uh, let me see if this is, no, that's not it.
Oh, I think
You,
I think on our last collaborate video we talked about a little bit about Yutping. Oh yeah, it was different, right? We talked
yeah.
about that different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see the thing now? Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see it.
we can see.
Yeah. So this is a good example of the difference. So you can see the character for sing, which is churn go, churn. I
Mm,
always get the third tone. I have to find it, like churn, 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 churn go. So you can
mm,
see the spelling there for the Yale is on top, and
yeah,
it's the hold on one second. Let me see. Cheung, and there's no accent mark at all on that one. So it's just I can make it bigger, right?
yeah.
There's your character there. And then below it is the Yutpeng. And I think the Yutpeng is so difficult, like Coeng.
Really?
I would have no idea how to pronounce that. Like
Oh,
Choeng, Coeng. I mean,
um,
this makes
I
no sense to me.
well, when I
Mhm.
teach that one, I think I teach this one on my YouTube as well about this difficult
Mm.
pronunciation. I would say first plus is like for example our boots the shoes boots is her, right, her
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
her,
uh-huh.
right,
Boots.
her,
Uh-huh.
yeah, plus like yeah, so when it plus h there is her, right, and then right now it plus ng in the end, it will be first tone, it will be um um so for it's
Sure.
the ng will be close your mouth, right, your tongue will be go back, so it will be So that is Chang. Sorry, that would be Chang. Chang is first tone. Where are you, Sue? Oh my goodness. I lose I lose Sue. Fascinated, I think Yupeng is more standardized once you learn the system and the phonics of each phonic. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. So you understand what I mean, right? Oh, I lose Sue. Where is she? I'm waiting her back. Oh, she texts me. Eh, she. Oh, she lost her battery. We are waiting for you. Let's waiting for her. Oh. It's quite late for Sue right now, so I hope we could finish this early. We could finish this one quickly. Oh, maybe I will. Oh no, I can't because she is the host. She will. She need to put me on the list. Yeah, Sue is out. We're waiting for her. She was out her battery. I want to share my screen with you, but she is the host. Oh, she's back. Yay! You're
I'm
back.
I totally didn't remember that it told me 10% battery on my computer. So I,
Yeah,
yeah, sorry
you
about
totally
that.
enjoy it. Yeah. So
Yeah, oh my goodness. Sorry, guys.
so just now I'm talking about this OENG, right? So once when it come to OE plus right? Like her the boost, and then
Mm-hmm.
when we add ng in the end, so it's OENG first tone, it will plus like um so this one is our tongue will be close to our throat, right?
Yeah,
So
but
mm.
mhm. I was gonna say for me, that's so much work when you could just have like CHEUNG. At least I know like the CH is like it's not exact. That's why a lot of when they came up with Yutping, it was actually it's a big kind of fight in a way because Yale is Chinese University and Yutping is Hong Kong University.
Oh
So
really? Oh,
yeah,
I
mhm.
just know that.
So I think it's
Yeah.
1993. I think the people in Hong Kong University were like, ah, Yale
Yeah,
is
maybe
not
the Yupeng
precise.
they promote more, so that's why. Yeah, who
And it's
knows?
easier on a computer because I'll show you guys the next one. So this one, the chang go, and then the go,
Oh wait,
you can see.
sorry. So can we
Oh,
go back? The e, how could you pronounce the e there?
erng,
No, no, it's
chang.
oh the e is like so
Uh,
it's
I,
oh
I never broke it down that much. I just look at it, it looks like chang. It just chang go. I don't know. Let me see if there's another one. That's pretty similar. For the most part, they're similar. But
oh this
okay,
one.
so here's one.
Yeah, this one.
This one
Mm.
is like, are you kidding? What is ZOI, Zoe? This looks like Zoe to me because Z is Zoe. So why are they using that when they could use a joy? It's
Oh,
not
so
exactly a
you know
j.
what? So you know what? Once when it comes to the English name, is that OEY Zoe and JOEY? For me, I was like it's the same. Joey and Zoe. I think for me it's the same. Oh
But the
gosh.
OI in English is oi, right? So joy. It's a little bit different. Of course, it's not like it's not joy like joy, the word JOY, like joy. It's like joy. A little bit different, but it's so much closer. So I think that
JOI means
Yale.
more sense for Louis.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. This one looks like
But well,
Zoe,
for
but
me, I the one things I dislike Yupeng is when it plants the J. When you see the J, for example, the Yan, right? The
yeah,
Yan is JAN Yan, the fourth tone, right?
makes no
JAN.
sense.
But
Yeah.
but it's J. So I really don't know why it write J. So lots of students, according to what they learn, or what
Hmm.
yeah, according to their speaking way, so maybe they will pronounce it is like yon. They will say yon.
Yes.
No, that So I told my student, every time you
Mhm.
see the J in Yupeng, just pronounce Y. Just pronounce the Y.
Exactly. Thank you. So look at this one. For Yale, you've got YI. And this is your high tone mark, a straight line. So yi, right? Yi, like yi feng. And this is our lesson 7 again. So you got yi feng,
Mhm.
right? Which means close, or sam and spoken. So you can see how you learn the written character. And then they also tell you the Cantonese spoken character. So
Yeah,
sam.
that's our
But
book's good things, right? Mm.
I know that, I mean, I tell you guys, if you want to learn characters, this is the best way to learn them, I think, as an adult, because it's systematic, it's easy. But yeah, you can see here the YI, E, but you have JI. It's like, what? G, it looks like G or J, because J is J, right? So yeah, the
Yeah.
J, and then like you said for the Yan is YAHN in Yale.
Oh,
The H is, yeah.
so we have a comment. It say IAP, the International phonetic alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
J is for J. So you mean like J is for Y? Is that what
Well,
you
see,
mean?
that's yeah, and see, I agree with you that people that recognize IPA, Yutping is better system. IPA, I don't know many people that know the International Phonetic Alphabet, right?
Yeah.
But also too, I think that if you learn the pinyin, right, from the Mandarin,
Pinyin, yeah.
yeah, they also use different, like the C and the X and the and that. So I
Yeah.
think it depends what if you're coming, um, yeah, the Z phoneme in this instance isn't as aspirated. So that's what I mean. Like the Yutpeng is so much more like they tried to get very precise and very academic, but the Yale is more about common guy, doesn't know
Oh,
anything, doesn't know IPA, doesn't know anything,
oh,
just
it's
wants to learn Cantonese.
it's for
Yale
the
is,
one never
mm,
learn about the Yambiu, those kind of stuff.
I think so.
The
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
Yale is more. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Louis. Joy makes more sense. I'm just going back. Um, but I would say that, yeah, you have to learn more approachable for beginners. Sorry, I missed all these comments before. But yeah, so I was really resistant to learning the Yutping. But in the end, you need to know Yutping because it's just so much more used, especially
I
because
guess
they
that's
don't
me.
have the accent marks, the diet, what do you call those? The diet, whatever, the little accent marks. You don't
Mm.
um you don't have it. And so it's much, much easier to write on
But
the computer
I
in
think the
Yuping.
tone is very difficult for me. Like for the yell tone is very difficult for me. It's like
Uh,
first
mm,
tone is one stick on here. I think it's okay because pinyin is like that, and then
yeah,
the H with the H in the end it will still be six because they have not this kind of lots of symbols for it. So we will use
right.
H for it. Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
it,
so all these will be the second tone or fifth tone. It will be all like this, right?
yeah,
Up.
the same, the same.
So
But
it's the
then,
same like the Mandarin pronunciation as well. Uh,
right, like this one here, you can see on the screen. This one is your yi, yi, which is it looks like G, and but yeah, it's the H is the low tone. So anytime you see the H, it's silent, but it's low tone
oh,
rising. So rising low
oh,
would be your fifth tone. And now I'm so used to saying first tone, second tone, third tone. It makes so much sense.
yeah.
So yeah, it does. It really does. But I hate to read it though, because when you're reading the Yutping, it's like you're mixing English and math, like numbers and letters. It for my
That's
brain, it
why.
doesn't work. I'm not very good at math. I should tell
So
everybody
so
that.
that's why so that's why when you read, you don't read the pronunciation. You will read the character. So that's why you need to learn the character. Let's we go
Exactly. That's
back
you
to
learn
our
the
thing.
yeah. Yeah. And so as long as I have this open, I might as well show you guys. So this would be like our character reader for lesson 7. And again, I just put the Yutping there. And then you get the radical as well. So you get the
Mhm.
meaning, and then you get the radical, and then you also get expressions. And because the yi, there's not many expressions just with that yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they don't, of course, if you go to Cantonese Chic or any Aplico app, whatever you're using, there are sometimes hundreds of combinations for the characters. So, of course, they're not going to have all of them, but they'll have like well, this one was the Yikeng already or past through Ging Guo.
Mm-hmm.
The day that you went over, this one, you had that in
Mm.
our lesson before. Yeah, so you can see that you're learning the radical, you're learning expressions, you're learning this, and you're learning the Cantonese equivalent, like close is going to be sam in
Yeah.
spoken. And then you'll notice, you know what, Gloria, I really like? I think starting in lesson uh, maybe 5 or 6, you start to see all the radical forms because you can see the radical is actually the same. This character is a radical by itself.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
then, oops, I don't know if you guys are seeing all my stuff that I'm,
Yeah, we can see.
um, oh, sorry. I always,
Do you
we're seeing it.
you,
No,
you
it's
want to
okay.
zoom out?
No, that's okay. There, the radical, you can see the different forms of the radical. So
Yeah.
that even this radical here is the same as the full character. And then
Mm-hmm.
for some, which means close and spoken, it actually has the same radical there.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
get really excited about these radicals. Now I'm
We
like,
have lots of
man,
common. We have lots of
oh,
common.
sorry. Okay. I'm actually on 2 different screens at the same time. Yeeking. Oh, whoever wrote that in Yale, yay! It is actually easy to put the tone marks on a Mac anyway. I use a Mac. You just have to hold the vowel down and all of the options will appear. Because there are other languages that use a lot of other languages that use the oh, thank you, diacritic, right? I don't think I'm pronouncing that right.
Oh,
Diacritic.
I have one more step I haven't finished.
Oh, thank you so much for the oh yeah, okay. Well, I'll let you get on with it. Uh, It's true because if I ask, I feel so much better because when I first started teaching or doing my videos, actually, I started doing my videos just for a friend. And then when more people started watching, I thought, oh my gosh, I have to be so accurate because I'm not a native speaker and I have to know exactly what it is. So I would ask my native speaker friends, and they would be like, not that it doesn't matter, but they would be like, they always have to go through the tones as well. Like ga 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 to like land on the tone. Like I'd be like, well,
Yeah.
what tone is like the well, this easy one, but the family. And of course that's ga, the number 1, so it's easy. But if it's yeah, and even Gloria, you
The
were telling me,
ga
oh
K, right? Ga K.
yeah, ga ke would be like third and then ga and so it's kind of fun because even native speakers will be like,
Yeah, who cares? Just listen and follow.
yeah,
That's why I'm
exactly.
saying
I know
it.
when you told me that, I was like, perfect. If Gloria says that it's okay, if it's just rising, it doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, I feel much better.
Yeah,
Hmm.
not have feeling for that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to share my screen. Let's finish that one.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Let me see. And someone's asking, where can I find it? Well, if you want to find the documents I'm showing you, take our class because
Yeah.
these are
We have lots of material there.
yeah. And
Mhm.
Gloria did these beautiful stroke order writing sheets. And Louis, if you're still listening, I know Louis, we didn't even have these when you were taking the class with me, but Gloria's done these writing sheets that is in stroke order. So and you know what I'm talking about, right? So you'll
Oh,
have this,
they're
yeah. Oh,
writing.
can I
Yeah.
share my
We can
screen really
practice
quick?
that one.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. Can I show you guys the stroke order writing sheets that Gloria did because they're
Yeah.
just amazing. Okay, let me show those. Add to stream. So Gloria's done these sheets for you guys, and it used to be that I just had the stroke order video and I would show you how to write the character. But now this is our lesson 7, the one I just showed you guys. So we've got these printable sheets where you can actually, this is our
Yeah, for
yi
them.
gang, follow it and practice more. So
Yeah, if you practice more, I believe your writing is as good, but better than mine because nowadays I don't write anything with my pen anymore.
it's true, everything is on the computer and on the phone and yeah, so but it's so good. And I always tell my students, don't like in the beginning when you're learning lesson 1 and 2, it's I'll stop share. When you're doing that, it's it's easy to not write them because they're easy. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't
Mm.
need to, right? But what was I going to say? It's important to write them because you remember them. When I was learning, they always told me, you're not learning to write in order to write.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
you're probably never going to write a letter, right? You're learning to write so you remember it when you read it. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And yes, Diana, there are classes running at the moment, and if you want to check them out, both my and Gloria's are at cantolingo.com.
Yeah, writing
Writing,
could help. Yeah, writing could help you to remember a lot. And when not we are trying to punish you to write more, but when I was a kid, we need to write no matter English words or Chinese character like pages by pages to help us to remember them. So yeah, so it's not. I think you have to do that. So it's not that kind of Chinese punish, okay? It's that's how you learn a language. And if there is a benefit for the native speaker, you need to write more, right? Write more practice. That then I think it's better you could take the calligraphy class. I think it's quite fun if we could. Do you know? You must. Do you know the calligraphy,
calligraphy, the calligraphy.
calligraphy? Yeah, calligraphy.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, could you write?
Well, it's funny you asked that because we had a lady teaching my children how to hold the mobat
Oh,
and
yeah,
that, but it didn't last very long because
it's
they
so
didn't
difficult.
keep it up. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't really. I know how to hold the mobat, but I don't know how
Mm,
to. Not
yeah,
really good.
it's quite difficult.
But
Oh,
now
uh,
I would just say have you bought those pens? Now you can buy the pens that mimic the
yeah,
calligraphy pen. Yeah, they're so
they will have
good.
to. I mean, they right now it's quite good because in the past you have to buy the ink. Right now we just have to buy paper and then use the water. So no worrying that you will get messy. Moms don't worry your kids will get messy. Yeah. Because
Mhm.
it's quite good. You can learn something. Actually, that is kind of art. And what's more, for me, I never learned it when I was a kid because if you want to learn this, you have to pay for the kind of like interest, like hobby class like that. uh but like during the the Chinese New Year, I go to a street in Fasan, and there is a street called like Fei Chun Gai. Everyone go
Oh,
there and
cool.
then write the couplet. And
Mhm.
for the calligraphy, they will write in the traditional character. So for some people, they're worrying that they will make a wrong straw, so they will have a sheet. They will have their cheese sheet. They will see, for example, ma, how to write the ma, and then yeah, because it's a traditional. Yeah, so
Mhm.
this those old guys just look for that, in case they will write a wrong straw. They will use the gold. They will write it in gold. I mean, no, in
Oh, in
gold,
gold.
golden color. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
gold color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to continue finish that, and let's let Sue
Go ahead.
go to bed. Yeah.
I
Let's
know.
finish
I
that.
was like, yeah, it's now 12 o'clock. It's
Uh,
12 noon. We're now 12 hours apart. So
uh, could you
12
could you
midnight
let
for me
me
and 12
share
noon.
my screen?
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure. Which one am I sharing? This
Oh,
one?
yeah. Oh,
That one? Okay.
yeah. And right now, let's see this one. So sometimes let's see a movie, so a short one. So this one is a very famous one. Have you watched this before? It's 印鸡考. So have you watched this before? 印鸡考.
Probably not.
Let me share. 印鸡考
Okay.
is this one. Is Anita Mui and Leslie Zhang. They play that
Oh,
one. It's quite famous for this movie. I love this a lot. So this one in
oh, I
short
need to
is a
watch it.
is a woman. She committed suicide with her lover, but she can't find her lover after she died. So she become a ghost and look for his lover. So it's something like that. I will
Oh,
not spoil. I will become not a spoiler. Okay, so look
yeah.
at that one. I love this one a lot. It's very classic. Anyway, so let's listen one slide there. One subtitles there. I'm not sure. Could you hear the sound? Because I don't know. Let's see.
有咩幫襯呢，小姐？坐啊。我想測個字，幾多錢啊？哦，20蚊一個字。
Could you hear the sound?
Yeah, can hear it. Maybe make it a little bit louder. I don't know if
Maybe.
you can make it louder, but
Okay, let's try again.
有咩幫襯呢，小姐？坐啊。我想測個字，幾多錢啊？哦，20蚊一個字。
Could you?
yeah, you could hear it. It's like
Okay. Yeah, so here look at the picture around, look at the background around. They are in a fortune teller, right? She looked for a fortune teller, and then she say this one is like 我想測個字幾多錢，我想測個字幾多錢。So you will find that according to the subtitle, even though it shows in simplified characters, but according to the subtitle, what you hear and what you listen is different. So for example, inside you will read on the subtitle is these three characters 多少錢 right 多少錢 but you could listen what you hear is just 幾多錢 or 幾錢 right let's listen it one more time
有咩幫襯呢，小姐？坐啊。我想測個字，幾多錢啊？哦，20蚊一個字。
Okay, so have you heard that it's different, right? So what you read and what you hear is different. So that's why you need to learn both. I'm not saying like, I could only learn how to read the character. No, it's wrong because you read because even though you watch the news from Hong Kong, they are not saying like 多少錢. They will not say that like this. But the subtitle there will be like that. Right, so you need to learn both. So during our class, as just now Sue showed there, so when during our class, even though we see the written form, if we know that they have another way for the oral one, we will let the student to say the oral one. If they don't know, we will teach them first, and then that is like a test every time when we see a new when we see the written form, we will ask them to translate it into oral form so that it could help you to practice sometimes what you read and then you could think in the oral saying, right? Yeah. Do you have any?
Well, I was going to say too, I think some people ask, maybe not in our chat now, but other people have asked me, is it good to take the class if I don't know any Cantonese at all? I'm just a new learner. And I think it is because it's a good way to get both the written and the spoken. And it's just so much, it's just so interesting to learn the characters, I think, because there's so much. Yeah, even looking at this one, okay, I know I'm going to digress and go off on a huge tangent, but this one here, the qin, money, you've got the gold radical, as Gloria mentioned, but on this side here, you can recognize part of it is the spear, and that you see that one in the ngo and in the guo, I think. But then the qin, the pronunciation hint comes in from that side because we also have like shallow. If you have 係咪三點水就係 say shallow water, like the shallow, like not deep, right? 淺水灣.
Oh, you mean once when this, yeah. Shu is talking about once if we change this radical into 三點水 and then add this part here, yes, it will become 淺 the shallow, 淺水灣,
yeah, 淺水灣. So
yeah,
whenever you
pronunciation, right?
Yeah, so same pronunciation. So no matter what character you're looking at, you can always see another character that relates to it, like the gay. So how about like the fake gay, the machine? 係咪木字邊係嘛?
Yeah, it when we add the 木 less to it, then it would be 機飛機機場, yeah. So you will not go to a wrong place, right? 機場.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
淺水灣.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why sometimes people feel learning character is so boring. Actually, I think it's quite fun.
It is a lot of fun, and it just honestly, I could talk all night probably, but we've already been talking how long? Almost 2 hours.
Yeah. So let's finish it. Let's go to bed. Yeah. So about this one, about 多少钱, we will you will learn this one 多少钱 on lesson 2 or lesson 3. You will learn these three characters. So then I think a Chinese character, they are limited number. You don't have to learn a lot. So for example, we will have like 10,000 characters, Chinese characters, right? But actually, you just need to know like 1,000 or 3,000 is okay. Even though for me, I'm a native speaker, I don't know most of them. I don't know most of it. Maybe I could only read one third, but one third is too much. Yeah, actually, we just need to know a little bit. Then you could live in China, or you communicate well with people already. So no worrying, you have to think about, oh, I need to learn a lot of character. But what I was saying that is, yeah, even though you do know lots of characters, but the most important things is you need to learn once when two characters together combine it, what's that mean? For example, just now we talk about this gay, right? Gay, it means few or how many. So once when it combined with the day, so like just now at the beginning we say this one is day, is 几日，几日 is few days. That is the oral way. So 几天 is the written way. So this one, it means few days. So, and then once when 几 and then add another lang, like year, 年. So it will be 几年, it means few years, or 几多年, it means how many years. And then when it means like how many, when it combined with this one 幾時 is like 時間, it means time. So 幾時 it means when. In oral 幾時 in written it's more like 什麼時候, right? 什麼時候 yeah. And then when it combined with the age, these two characters look so similar, right? Yeah. So this is 幾歲 is how old 你幾多歲你幾歲how old are you? It's like that. And when it comes to this character is so vivid. It's like right now you could see this character is like up and down structure. So this one is like tall, very tall. So this character is tall. So it's tall is 高. So 幾高 it means how tall 幾高你幾高how tall are you? So once when you know this one, I guess you would go to a date with a Chinese right now, right? Like, oh, 你幾多歲你幾高我哋幾時見Yeah, you can use this one when you on a date, right? Yeah. So Gloria is from Fasan. Yeah, I'm from Fasan. Actually, technically saying that I'm from Sunda. If you hear this before, Sunda Choi is very famous. If you hear this before, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that is what we learned about this one. So, do you have anything to add, Sue?
No, not really, other than to say that, yeah, if you guys want to learn characters with us, we'll be doing more of these live streams. I'd like to do more of these live streams and share more. And thank you so much for that beautiful PowerPoint or the presentation. It was great.
I hope people who watch until here, you do learn something, and also help you to arise the interest of you to learn the characters. Actually, it's not that difficult. And by the way, what's more, so maybe the book there, you will say, oh, there was lots of character, it seems like, oh, after that you would, oh, I should show the books a little bit to people. Could I share the
Okay.
screen?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, I'll add it.
Did I share already?
Nope, just tell me when are you ready to share now?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, there.
Is it there? Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, so let's see. For example, you will find that first we will learn the character itself, and then you will know how to pronounce it, and then there is a lot of meaning about it. I know it's very difficult for you to read it. Sometimes when it comes to the grammar things, it's very difficult, right? But we will tell you that which one you need to remember and which one you just look at it and forget it. You don't need to really remember it. And then we
And
will learn.
actually, I cleaned it up a lot, so you don't see the Yutping, but this one I will make the Yutping as well. This one I haven't done yet.
Yeah. So we will add the Yupeng next to it, and also you will see next one. You will see that this one is not very good to still show. Yeah, and then you will see that next to it, they will show you the radical, and from here we will let you to review the radical about this one, about the radical, about life, and then there is expressions. The expressions is all about what we have already learned or during this lesson, what we are going to combine them together. For example, if here it says 前日, you see there is no 語拼 here. Why? Because the 日 we have already learned it in lesson 1. So that's why we didn't show it. We just let you to keep to reveal what we have to learn and then learn the new expressions meaning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, after that, you would say, we just learn characters, words by words, but we really don't know how to use it. Once when you come to here, you must be, oh my God, lots of characters. It's too much for me. Actually, it's not. If you read it one by one, you will find that, oh, 他, I have already learned 他 before. And then the second one is joy. So 他在樓上看書，不是吃飯. Oh, we could read this into a sentence already. I have a student, he has been in Hong Kong for 12 years. And 2 years ago, he come to me and we learned the oral Cantonese, but he still feel like his Cantonese is not very good. But after a few lessons, we learn about the characters itself. He feels so happy. It's like he is really live in Hong Kong right now. He's not the foreigner, He feel like he really, one part of
fits in or part of belonging. More
So-
of a sense of belonging.
so that's why even though you know a little bit oral, once when you don't know how to read the character, it seems like you are always outsider, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so after this inside a sentence, and maybe after lesson 6, right, so this one still inside a sentence, we will have 40 sentences for each, and after that we will have a exercise for each level. So it will make you to how to use the vocabulary. It will help you to recognize them as well. And then once when it go to another level, for example, if we go to, oh my goodness, if we go to like lesson 13, so we will have a story, then you will find that, oh my God, you could read like how much character? You could read 500 characters at the same time, right? So that's quite cool things. And then after that, you could also like because for Sue's class, it will be like that. It's inside a curriculum, right? So some people will be think in this way. Oh, we just know about this book. It seems more safe, right? So if they want to learn more and explore more, then you will come to my class. And then, for example, I will let you to read some books. For example, we will read very colorful books, and then I have already helped you to change those characters, which is quite difficult for you. So I have already remove it. And if some words I think is quite basic, you should learn it. So I will write it next to it. So it's more like you learn a lot after one lesson, right? One lesson. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
That's why it's so great that we have this collaboration, because I stick with the more Chinese university course, very safe. We've got our sentences and our story. This is actually where they come from, the book that I used when I was learning from the character readers. And then Gloria takes it and expands on that even more with like the colorful storybooks and the additional vocabulary. And so if you want to learn characters, honestly, I can't think of any better way to do it. And that's all. And it's fun.
Yeah. I'm glad to collaborate with you. This is quite fun, and yeah, I made lots of uh good subscriber here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's quite good. Yeah, and then it's quite it's quite late for you right now. I need to put. Yeah, I think we should let Sue sleep,
Thank you. And
and it's
yeah.
lunchtime.
I have somebody waiting for me. I'll show you guys. Can you see? Wait, there.
Yeah, yeah. I have my
That is
cat.
our 狗公. Not that I know you need to say that every time.
To say
Percy.
"Gao Zai." You see, Puffy,
Yeah.
Puffy's here.
There. Say hi. I'm
Puffy
almost finished. Yeah.
is here as well.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Puffy, Puffy.
What
Yeah.
is her name again? Fluffy, right? No.
Momo.
Oh,
Momo.
Momo. Momo.
Yeah, Momo is waiting for me because she sleep for the whole morning already. Yeah,
Same. When I'm doing the classes, Percy will be sleeping here, and then the minute I say, okay, bye, bye, then he usually will sit up and be like, okay, I know
they
you're
know
finished.
the words already. Yeah,
Mm,
my cat will
time to
not.
play.
My cat will not say anything when I during the class, but after
Oh, really?
class she will meow a lot. Yeah.
Percy's pretty good, but if there's like a mail delivery or something, then everybody in the class is like, oh, okay, because he'll start to bark and run to the window. And
I
but
see.
but yeah,
Okay.
I think I'll have to go. It's we're at the 2 hour mark, so. But we'll be
Yeah.
back. Hopefully, we can do this again, maybe even next week, or we can make it a weekly thing, or maybe twice a month. We
Yeah, if
can,
you have anything want us to discuss or what, then we will talk about it. Actually we prefer to something that we don't need to prepare a lot. Because
yes, yeah, we can just chat and share
yeah,
what's going on.
yeah, if that is
So,
okay for you guys, if you want to just listen for us to communicate in Cantonese, I know today we don't communicate in Cantonese a lot because that things what we are going to talk about is for the beginner, right?
mm,
So we just care about them, so we just speak in English. So next time, if you would like us to discuss anything for Cantonese culture in Cantonese, yeah, we will in Cantonese. Yeah,
yeah. So, thank you guys so much. It's been
yeah,
great. Always
yeah.
fun to talk about Chinese characters and learning more about Chinese culture and everything in the museum earlier. So thank you, Gloria, so much. And I'm going to end the broadcast, but I'll stick around. Gloria, I can chat with you in just a minute, but I'll say
Oh, sure.
goodbye to everybody and good
Bye
night.
bye. Good night.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, Louie. Hope to
Bye.
see
Have
you
a good
soon.
day.
Bye.